What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jason4 here, and today, I was going to talk about geishas, but then I really lost inspiration to talk about geishas, and also y'all don't need to know why I like geishas. Yeah, you don't need a full detailed explanation of why I like geishas like that. There should be more geisha content, because there's not, but you don't need to know that. But instead, I thought, why not we just talk about the big topic, and it's the topic of furries. Now, I know that furries are like a 50-50 because like the community sometimes it's a bit weird. Then you also got chill people in it, but then you also got the strange things happening, but it's not all that bad. Like furries is a weird case. It's honestly like the lolly community, except actually it is just like the lolly community. But yeah, when it comes to furries and furry Jentai, there is a few exceptions in my rule book that I feel like, I can work with this, I can vibe with this. But then there's other times where I'm just like, nah, this is a bit too much. And it either depends on how it's used and how it's drawn. And if it's done well, I'm like, okay, then I'll be a part of it. Like some of it's really good, some of it's not so good, and you kind of can't tell what the hell you're gonna get because it's kind of random. It's like an RNG, like you're not really gonna know what the hell you're gonna get. So before we really go into depth with this type of topic, I noticed that there's a Hololive EN Generation 2 now. Who is y'all favorite one, and who are y'all trying to smash? I'm thinking a lot of y'all want to smash the rat. I'm not sure why, but I feel like a lot of y'all want to smash the rat. Point is, when it comes to furry, Jentai, and NSFW, there is a lot of it. First of all, there is a ton of furry Jentai, and to be perfectly honest, I get it, but at the same time I don't. There is some characters in it where I'm just like, okay, this is acceptable, this is fine, and there's other characters I'm just like, no, hell no, get that shit away from me. So there's it's a mixed bag for me, and one good portion of it I would say is any character from Sonic. Any character from Sonic, I'm just like, yeah, doesn't matter, I would smash them all. Like, it doesn't even matter who it is. It don't matter if it's Amy, it doesn't matter if it's Cream, it doesn't matter if it's Cosmo. I know she's a plant, shut up, she is bae. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's Rouge, which probably got a lot of people into the furry community anyway, and just made a whole bunch of furry content, Probably, Rouge is probably the biggest iconic furry ever in fiction, and it's probably a stir, probably caused a huge stir in the online furry community, Jentai and non-Jentai. She probably has. Sonic probably has done that a lot of it too. Then you also have like Vanilla, who absolute bag. Then you also have plenty of other characters like Fiona the Fox, even though she's not in the main timeline. But there's plenty of characters where you're just like, man, they are really hot. I would like to smash. I'll even go as far as say Crystal from Star Fox. I don't even know I don't even know what Star Fox is really even about. All I know is I see Crystal a lot, and I see that she's fine, and I would like to get in that ass 100%. So definitely, I get it. There is a bunch of characters that you could possibly elude and do stuff with. I 100% get it. But there's other times when I'm just like, it's kind of a miss. Like when we talked about in the Valentine's Day episode, the whole shit between Hinata and Akamaru. I don't get it. Why is Hinata nasty? I don't understand. It's confusing me. Like, she's about to catch this whole fang over fang inside her cooch. Like, I don't understand. Except it's gonna be, it's just weird. And even though while it's drawn good, I'll give it that, it's drawn good. It's just like, why though? Why is Hinata shit with a dog? I don't understand. Why is she letting the dog nut in her? I don't understand. So yeah, there's definitely weird instances for me, at least when it comes to it. But there's acceptable instances where it's absolutely fine. And you know what? Some of it's good. Let's say even Luna from Hell of a Boss. She is fine. Let's be kind of clear on that. The show made fun of its audience because they know Luna is fine. But then there's other art, but then like I said, you have other art that's like kind of weird, and I don't really understand. Like any type of vor. Why was there a Konako vor? I don't understand. Why was she getting eaten by a dog? I don't get it. She look like, dog look like Ladybird, and it doesn't help. Also, another thing I kind of just realized, and I should have kind of started with this too, is that the rule of furry kind of stretches, and it kind of just goes into the category of anthropomorphic, because sometimes you might be like, oh man, I would love to smash the bits out of Sally Acorn, and then, oh, I would like to have Sappy go ahead, tie me up, and do some strange things to me. Like, there's other characters as well. Like, you got your spiders, which we already talked about. You got your birds. You got your, what other animals out there? Foxes. You got, which, so I ain't gonna lie, fox girls are, yes, but you got like tons of options. Really, it's just a hit or miss. I just feel like it's a hit or miss. Because like, you can either really like it, or you can either just have pics about it, or you can like not like it at all and just don't think it's for you. There's a whole variety and a whole span of furry Jentai with a bunch of content lying everywhere, and really you can see whatever it is that you like, whether it's some mermaids, whether it's some spiders, whether it's some other type of thing that I cannot bring up off the top of my head right now. Like, furry Jentai in general is, for me at least, okay. Like, there are some instances where I'm not liking it, but then there's other instances where I'm like, oh yeah, that's absolutely hot. I would totally like to impregnate Amy. Like, you know, there's instances where you're just like, whatever, it's cool. So then, you know, you got instances where it's not. So it's really up to you whether you like furry or not. For me, personally, I think furry is okay, but it does have its instances where it's just like, nah fam, I'm good on that. And I think the best animal, and I will not shut up, and you can quote me on this when I say it, the best anthropomorphic character type of chick to get looted would either be the fox or the cow. Now, you already know why I chose the cow. Not to mention, it's still the year of the cow. There has not been that much content for the year of the cow, so we could use some more of that cowness, okay? We could use some more of that. I know it's not really technically the year of the cow, it's more the year of the vulva. Shut up, I'm making the rules here. But pretty much, we could use more of cow type of girls, you know, just getting it in. Absolutely. If you mean telling me you wouldn't want to smash a hot cowgirl, you are absolutely lying. And that, my friends, is the end of this video. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and like the donates to the channel. Patreon is available as well. And until then, this is your boy Jay, sign off. Have a blessed day.
Baby, say my name as if you got a fucking clue. Always caught up in the moment, not condoning what I do. I've been messing with my chemistry to find the better me. Putting thoughts up on the page in hopes that you could get to me. Been this way since legit, my brain couldn't quit. Running from my issues, roll the pain in a spliff. Fade away every hit. Nobody needed me, too afraid to commit.